What up, everybody? Blaze One Sports, and today we're talking UFC 264 happening this weekend at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. First pay-per-view, first card back in Vegas that's allowed a full attendance, a full stadium. This fight card sold out quick. Like I said, we're gonna have a packed stadium, T-Mobile Arena. It's gonna be rocking. Conor McGregor makes his return in his third fight against Dustin Poirier. He won the first fight, lost the second, and here's the third fight. First fight on the card of the main card, not the prelims. We got Sean O'Malley, Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Chris Putino. And Chris Putino is 9-4 in MMA, and Sean O'Malley's 13-1. Chris is a last minute replacement for Louis Smolka. Not too much is known about him. He's got highlights. You can watch some of his fights, but Sean O'Malley's expected to go out there and knock him out pretty quickly or end him pretty quickly. Chris Martino kind of looks like the Wish version of Sean O'Malley. I seen somewhere someone said he does kind of look like him with the tattoos and the hair coloring and stuff. But I mean, it could be an exciting fight because Sean O'Malley's really not ready for a better opponent. He's a fun fighter. I like watching him fight, and I'm sure all the fans do too. So I'm not mad at that fight. He lost his last fight, got stretchered out. Against who did he fight? Cheeto Vera, and he was in denial about that loss and stuff. And some people changed their opinion about him. One thing I didn't like. Well, I kind of don't care, but it's just kind of like a bad sign is how cocky he is. Like, he's just totally looking past Chris Martino. And he should, like I said, finish him quickly because he's pretty much like shouldn't be in the UFC. But you never know, in the fight game. And, but like I said, Sean O'Malley should finish him quickly. Round 1 KO. Sean O'Malley predicted a round 2 KO. But look for Sean O'Malley to come out with, spinning stuff, some head kicks, regular kicks, whatever. He's looking for a highlight knockout reel, a highlight knockout. So, but never underestimate your opponent. And in his pre-fight interview, he was pretty much like looking past them, already talking about who he's going to be calling out next. He's talking like, after I beat him, I'm going to do this. And that's cool to be that confident and everything, but just don't look past your opponent. But other than that, I'm a Sugar Sean O'Malley fan. I like watching him fight. And like I said, I don't care who he's fighting. I'm watching it. So Chris Martino probably will be a more exciting fight than Louis Smolka. So Sean should get the first round KO. He called for a second round. What do you guys think? Sean O'Malley, 13-1 against Chris Martino, 9-4. O'Malley, Sugar Sean O'Malley, should get the victory, but we'll have to wait and see. Second fight on the card, Irene Aldana versus Yana Konenskia. Aldana's got the better striking. Yana's got the wrestling. Not too much to say about this fight. Aldana's 12-6. Yana's 14-5. Look for Yana to try to take the fight down to the ground if she starts losing the striking to Aldana. So my fight prediction will be Aldana takes this probably by decision. So what do you guys think? Next fight on the card, we got Tai Tuivasa versus Greg Hardy. Tai is 12-3. Greg Hardy is 7-3. Hardy coming off a loss, pretty much needs this fight to stay relevant, probably in the UFC. Tai Tuivasa is training with Daniel Cormier, and he's actually taken a step down in competition by fighting Greg Hardy. But look for Tai to get the round 1 KO, maybe round 2. Maybe he fills him out in the first round, but he's capable of easily knocking out Hardy in the first round. Hardy's going to come out, swinging heavy and everything. So Tai could land some leg kicks, try to chop Greg Hardy down. But Greg Hardy recently been doing leg kicks, so maybe he's been training. But Tai is the way more accomplished fighter, the more better fighter in my opinion. I think everyone else would say that. So I got Ty. We'll say Ty. Can't really say, but Ty is gonna probably knock out Greg Hardy in the first or second round. He'll probably catch him. Next fight, which is the co-main event, and it's a pretty good fight. Stephen Thompson versus Gilbert Burns. Stephen Thompson 16-4. Gilbert Burns is 19-4. The up and coming fighter. Thompson's more technical. Gilbert Burns has the power. Look for Gilbert Burns to come out swinging hard in the first round. And if Stephen Thompson can, karate, dance around, hit some points, Stephen Thompson could weather the storm, move around and land some technical shots on Burns. If he could survive the first round or two, then he should be able to take the fight. Wonder Boy, he's got more technique. He's a better striker and technique. With his karate background. Burns obviously has more power. Stephen Thompson didn't do too good his last fight against power. Burns is going to be looking for the power shot. Wonder Boy's more rangy. He's got the reach. He's got good takedown defense. He is older. But like I said, Gilbert Burns could catch him. He could come out in the first round and catch him. But if Stephen Thompson survives, the first 2 rounds, then he's going to take the fight. Probably by decision or a 3rd round stoppage. Hard to say on that one. Main event. Conor McGregor, 22-5 versus Dustin Poirier, 27-6. The 3rd fight in the trilogy fight. Years ago, Conor beat him. 2nd fight, Dustin won. And now the 3rd fight, it's kind of hard to say. Poirier, smart money's on Poirier because pretty much in this point of Conor's career, he's just kind of not taking it serious after all the money from the Mayweather fight and his alcohol beverage that he sold, Proper 12. He's pretty much doesn't need money, so I think he's not taking the fight game seriously since the Mayweather fight, and everyone else is pretty much saying the same thing. He shows up to fight, but he's just not really showing up. I don't know. He's not, it's just his results in the ring just aren't showing that he's training hard, that he still wants to fight, so he's just taking these last couple of money fights. Win or lose, he still has that Nate Diaz big money fight. And, if he wants, win or lose after that, there'll probably still be more fights for him, money fights, whether in UFC or boxing. So, how dedicated is Conor to the game, or is he pretty much done with it? He's going to take these last 2 or 3 fights and then right off into the sunset. Poirier definitely seems like he's training harder, he's more hungrier, he wants this fight. If he could beat Conor McGregor again, then get his title shot. Winner of this fight will get a title shot most likely. And it's set up perfect with Oliveira being the champion. If Conor could get past Dustin, I think he could easily get past Oliveira and become the lightweight champion again. I think that's what Dana and the UFC wants. But to me, Dustin seems like he's more hungrier. So if Dustin wins this fight, he'll definitely get his title shot, and he'll make a bigger name for himself beating Conor twice. And look for Dustin to come out like the last fight again with those calf kicks. If Conor hasn't trained for it, then it's going to be a long night for Conor, and it's going to be like the 2nd fight. He probably has. Dustin's probably changed up his game plan. But if it worked in the last fight, might as well try it again. Conor needs this win, but like I said, he really don't because he's got, the Nate fight and then probably any other fight after that. Big money fights. So that's pretty much it for UFC 264. T-Mobile Arena. Smart money's on Poirier, but my money is going to be on Conor because I'm a Conor fan. And I think he hasn't been doing too good these last couple fights. He has to show up this fight or it's over for him. So I got Conor over Poirier, Wonder Boy over Gilbert Burns, Ty over Greg Hardy, Aldana over Yana, and O'Malley over Chris Moutinho. What do you guys think? Anybody else watching UFC 264? What's going to be your favorite fight on the card? This card is stacked. What do you guys think? Conor going to win? Sean O'Malley going to win? Thoughts, comments, questions, opinions in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blaze One Sport.